Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing with you day number 9 of my December daily. Today's story is going to feature making gingerbread cookies with my grands. So last year we made gingerbread cookies, and so that's my oldest Paris. That's Amelia, of course. Little Amelia was not really interested in making gingerbread cookies. You'll see when I keep flipping the photos what she was really interested in. And so that's my grandson and my granddaughter Paris. Of course, she was just like, Nana, please. So you can tell by her face that she really was not interested in taking photos. She was more interested in making the gingerbread cookies. So we pulled out our cookies for Santa and plate that I made there, and with some vinyl, and I made some cookies out of vinyl as well. So this is what little Amelia was more concerned about, was eating the popcorn. She really was not concerned with making the gingerbread, but she was there for the ride. So she sat there and ate her popcorn while the other two made the gingerbread man. And so I captured this last year, and so I want to use these here. And so this is my grandson flexing his little muscles there. Of course, he thought he really, had things going on. The biggest smile, they really enjoyed it. After they made the really big gingerbread cookie, I let them make individual cookies, and I told them we were going to put it on the plate for Santa. We have our little mug here that says milk for Santa, and so they were getting ready to leave Santa some goodies. So I really enjoy every year us making cookies for Santa Claus. And again, look at Amelia. She is having herself a ball. So I am going to use the sugar plum paper that I showed in my very first December daily. And the papers in there really fit this story that I'm going to talk about today. And so I've already cut my paper down 8 by 8. I'm not really sure if I'm going to use these envelopes I have here, but I pulled them out because I have lots of photos. I want to make sure that the I can capture or keep all of the photos. So I may have to put some of them down in, some pockets. And then I also have my tray. You know what, guys? I am really enjoying the fact that I can prep and be prepared, because it really makes making the daily spreads go quicker, and I really enjoy it because I'm not all over the place trying to figure out what I am doing. And I also share with you guys that I actually have my journaling already pre-typed up, so that helps a lot. And then I also have a calendar that keeps me in line with what I am thinking. Again, I may or may not stay on task. It's just, whatever happens, then I'm just going to document that, whether it's something I'm telling a story or something that's actually happening that day. So I'm going to share with you, I made some cookies. I used some foam here and cardstock. And this one here has a little gingerbread on there and some glitter cardstock on there. And I used a dye for these little cookies. This is like a sparkly blue. I had to add some blue since my grandson was also helping with his cousin and sister. And then on this one here, I have a cookie cutter little embellishment that I just simply added to this one. So the die that I used to make those sugar cookies was the KS Craft Christmas cookie set here. And so I wanted to play with that fun die. And then I really love this one here. Sorry for the glare. I'm going to turn it this way. So I used a die, and I didn't use all of the elements. I really just wanted to focus on the gingerbreads there. And I used some mirror cardstock, and then I backed it up on another thick cardstock so that it can be a little bit sturdy. The little buttons that I put there, I used some Nuvo drops for the white. And then for the brown or the copper color, or it's actually saying brass, I used the liquid pearls. And so I just made three since it was, just three of my grandchildren. And so somehow or another, I'm going to add this to the spread. We'll see. I'm not really sure. I just know that I had some ideas to add some cookies and then also add this tray here. This, I know it looks a little wonky. Work with me. Stay with me. So I cut this out of my Cricut. Now, this was actually attached to Cookie Monster. I am going to use it where, at least I'm thinking, I'm going to use it in my layout, but I'm going to have it tucked a little bit so it almost look like he is hanging out of, my layout. For the buttons, I just simply added some buttons I had in my stash, some little sweet treats to it, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this comes, even if I even use it. I'm not sure. But again, I just wanted to play with it. And again, just pull some little things out of my stash. And yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into today's layout. Okay, I think I'm going to use this photo as my main picture. And then I am going to cut these photos down some. Some of them I'm going to crop a little bit to make them work. And then I may just do a collage on the actual paper. I may even add another 8x8 spread so that I can get everything in, or maybe even some acetate. Kind of like what I did yesterday in my December daily where I used an 8x8 acetate. So let me go ahead and cut some of these photos down so that I can make them work, and I'll be back. All right, I am adding the last photo there on this acetate, and so this is how it looks. I still have some room here, and I have this sticker here in my stash, so I'm gonna see if I can add that somewhere to the photos here. I like that they are transparent, so like this one I'm gonna add bake daily, always fresh. And then I'm going to see if I can add the transparency to the gingerbread in the middle here. And it may overlap the photo, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. All right, so as you can see, it says gingerbread. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna leave this alone for now. It has the little strip here, the gingerbread, and then at the bottom I have cookies, cakes, and pies, baked daily, always fresh. And so I'm gonna set this aside and move on to the next layout. I'm gonna go ahead and move to this layout here. And I need to find a border piece that I can put here. And so I have some cardstock that I cut out the very first day. So I'm gonna go in my stash and get some of that when I cut it down. All right, so I think I'm gonna use this Fa La 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 on here. Again, just enough to just cover it because I really want the cookies to show on that photo there. Okay, so I went ahead and made me a little hinge for this photo because what I want to do is take it and adhere this down like this and put it on here so it can open up. And I am going to add a couple more of these photos in that hinge. So I'm gonna have to cut out some more so that I can kind of make a little book, and we're gonna go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and varnish all of my little phalanges or flaps that I'm gonna use for this hinge here. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhere it down, and then I'm going to just simply add the photos in between here. And so it's gonna kind of just look like a book. So I'll put those down and then I'll come back. So guys, I have sped this up just a tad due to it storming in my area now, and we have a tornado watch out, so I wanted to go ahead and get this layout done. But I am showing you guys the flip out that I have on this tab here. And I have all of the photos in there. I have the tray with the gingerbread cookies there. I really like how that look on that layout. And I started putting down the cookies that I made with the die. And I'm just positioning those on the envelope there. And I'm just kind of playing around with some of the things I have on my desk to see what I want to work with, because at this time I'm just trying to get things done. And I'm going to go ahead and finish the envelopes and add all of the foam cookies to the envelopes. So I'm just going ahead and adhering the other cookie that I have. I like that little cookie cutter embellishment that I added to that cookie there. So let me go ahead and move on to the second envelope and add the other two cookies that I created. So here is both of the envelopes there. So they are complete. I can add some some journaling to this, or just something fun, some more photos I can stick in the envelopes. But I like how both of these turned out. So I have this little paper clip here, and I'm gonna go ahead and add this little cookie embellishment that I have. It was actually a little small mini ornament from the little ornaments at Hobby Lobby. So I think it's from the My Little Christmas section. And so I'm gonna add that to the envelopes here. And I like how that look. It really makes the envelope look a lot better there. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure out where I can add my little gingerbread. I'm still gonna try to add my little broken gingerbread to my layout, and you'll see in the end it's actually gonna look pretty cute. In my opinion, I really like how it turned out. So I'm going to add this little clip here, and I like the way it look. I just have the clip holding the two envelopes together. I added a number 9. I cut it out of from my Cricut machine, and I just added it to the hands of the little gingerbread. He is peeking out from behind the envelope, and so I actually like how that looks. All right, so I'm going to add this little rolling pin that I had in my stash. I had actually cut it out from another project, and so I thought it was really nice to add there. So I am through with my layouts. I think they all came together. I was able to use all of the photos, and so to me, the little binder book just kind of tell the story of what actually happened during the gingerbread cookie making. So this is my layouts for December daily, and I hope that you guys like the layouts. This one here is probably one of my favorites with the gingerbread sticker on it. I guess I just like the way it's kind of transparent and you can kind of see through it. So I think that looks really nice up against the other layouts. So yeah. Right here of the gingerbreads. Lots of photos in this little booklet here. I like the way it turned out. I added this little cute photo of Miss Amelia at the bottom there. And so this is how this layout came out. And then the last one, see, I was able to use that little gingerbread. I added a little rolling pin that I had cut out from a previous project, cut this number 9 out, added these cookies, die cuts here, and then I made this little cookie pin here to hold it all together. In this pocket I can put my journaling in. So thanks guys so much for watching. If you are not part of the Sweet Papery Treasures family, I would love for you to subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys, in my December daily number 10. Bye, guys.